'Twas the night before Christmas, and all through the mouse. Hello, welcome to Rain City Letters. Sorry. My cat Pancake has come along thinking that something is wrong. It's okay, Pancake. Pancake has shown up. She heard my mouse noises. She heard my beautiful mouse noises and was very concerned. Well, welcome to Rain City. Usually during these streams, I write letters to various religious leaders, various corporations, and what have you, but today, I'm only going to be writing letters to all of you. Zeph, thank you for the 5 Australian. Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays from Australia, everyone. Australia. You're already there. You're already at the day. How are things going in Australia today? I hope things are going well. Anyway, Merry Christmas to you, Zeph. If anyone would like one of these letters, the way we're going to be doing it today, generally I would send out a viewer letter on these streams. I would send out one single viewer letter that I would pick at random from the viewers, but what I'm going to be doing today is I've set up an email address. Let me make 100% sure I got access to that on this computer. Let me see. Yes. Alright. I've set up an email address, and what you'll do, I have no idea how many people are gonna want one of these letters, but I'm going to go through the email address. You're going to send your name and complete address to this email address if you would like a letter sent to you. I can mail these anywhere in the world. I've got international stamps, I've got US stamps, I've got all the stamps. And what I'm going to do is after this stream, I'm going to go through the email, and however many letters that I have, I'm going to pick at random from the addresses and send the letters out. I plan on writing a few of these off stream as well, so I've got a quota I've set for myself. I wanted to write 500 letters this year, and I'm nearly there, but I do still need to write about 30 more to reach that goal. So I'm going to write a few live on this stream, and these are all going out to viewers, and then I'm going to write some more off stream, which are also going to go out to viewers. So if you would like one of these letters, here's the email address. Let me zoom in a little bit. Send your name and complete address to raincityletters@gmail.com. That's raincityletters, all together, at gmail.com. Once again, you could be anywhere in the world. I've got international stamps. I'm going to pick at random from the submissions. You will not know if you are getting a letter until it arrives. I have no idea what percentage of people are going to get letters, because I don't know how many people are going to write to this, but there you go. If you would like one of these letters, it's going to be completely random. Which letter you get, also completely random. I'm not even going to know when I send it out, because they're all going to be sealed already. Well, let's start. Let's start writing letters. I've got this vintage set right here. Notes by Leanin' Tree. Notes by Leanin' Tree. Let's zoom in on this. Notes by Leanin' Tree. 15 correspondence notes with envelopes. Now, what are these? Notes by Lean and Tree. I'll show you. They are, in fact, horse cards. That's right, we got horse cards, everyone. Got some extremely old horse cards. Thought it would be nice to start off with some horse cards. I have mailed one of these off already to someone. Yeah, let's do this one. This one's got 3 horses, and then let's pick an envelope. These are extremely old envelopes. Alright, I'm gonna get to writing. The reason I wanted to do this stream today in particular. I know the holidays can be a pretty brutal time in terms of mental health. It's a lot of merriment on these days, but also a lot of isolation. And I thought, why not write some letters to people? Why not do a stream where I write some letters? Once again, if you would like one of these, they're going to be completely randomly sent out, but send your name and complete address to raincityletters@gmail.com. I'll send them anywhere in the world, and if you've received a letter from me before from Rain City, you can still submit. That's fine. These are going to go out totally randomly. Not everyone who emails the address is going to get a letter, but I will send out as many as I can. Alright. Dear viewer. Dear viewer. This is a good start. Dear viewer. Just got a text. But I'm going to ignore that text for I am writing to the viewer. I am writing to the viewer. Dear viewer. I hope this letter finds you in a well. I hope you are nice and cozy deep down in a well. And that the well is still able to get mail. It could be a dry well. It could be a wet well. It's all up to you. I am not in a well got another text, but maybe one day. I gotta turn my phone to do not disturb mode, apparently. I don't usually get texts. When I run out of space to sign, I just do a little squiggle and then my name, Jason. Alright, well this is the first letter in this beautiful horse card. I'm gonna seal this up now. First letter complete. Let's see if this gumming still works. It's been decades. It's been many decades. Hey, it's still good. I've got my, usually I don't put my own address on the back on stream, but because these are all going to viewers, they're all getting my P.O. box address. So I'm going to put that on. It's my P.O. box. Very professional. Alright, letter 1 done. Once again, if you would like one of these... Here's the information. Send your name and complete address to raincityletters@gmail.com. I'll send them anywhere in the world. There's no guarantee you will get one if you email this, but I will be going through randomly and sending out as many as I can. I don't know how many people are going to write to this. One other thing, just in case... I should have mentioned this in the beginning, but I'll mention it now, and I'll leave a pinned comment. This is, for the moment, only open, like the email address is going to only be open during this live stream. Any submissions that I get after the conclusion of this live stream are going to be ignored. Because people are going to find this VOD maybe like a year from now or something. So I'm gonna select from the ones that are sent over the next however many hours that I'm streaming. I'll leave a note to that effect in the comments. But raincityletters@gmail.com. All right, let's send the next letter. I have my mushroom paper here. I've been using this a lot lately. Let's use some mushroom paper. Come with envelopes. Beautiful sheet of mushroom paper. This is by a company, Peter Pauper Press. They make very good stuff, very affordable. Let me show you these mushrooms. Look at these mushrooms. They have a gold shininess to them. They have a sparkle, these mushrooms. These are high quality mushrooms, let me tell you. You're just not going to find better mushrooms than this. Dear viewer, have you ever wanted to be a mush? Have you ever longed for that mush life? I have. But only once. I learned of a mushroom that was the size of a forest. Got pancake hair on my pen. Pen is gorgeous. This is maybe my favorite pen. it's beautiful and it writes wonderfully. I learned of a mushroom that was the size of a forest and hundreds of years old. That is a mush that knows things. things only a mush can know. Maybe one day I will be that mush. Maybe I already am. Whatever level of mush you desire, I hope you make sure I'm okay. I hope you attain it. This is pretty good. Mush mush. Jason Steele. Alright, we got another letter. We got another letter done. Not too bad. That's 2 letters. Should just leave this stuff out. Gonna put my PO box sticker on. Okay. For those of you just joining within the last what is it? I think it's 10 minutes or so. I'm going to be sending these out completely randomly. If you would like one of these letters, send your name and complete address to raincityletters@gmail.com. Not everyone who sends to this address is going to receive a letter. They are going to go out randomly, but this is what I'm going to pull from. I'm specifically only going to be pulling from the time frame that I'm streaming, so if you're watching this on the VOD, the time has ended. The time has ended. Alright, we got 2 letters done. I'm going to be writing more of these after the stream on my own time too, so I'm trying to reach a goal of 500 letters this year total, and I have about 30 left that I need to do, so however many we do on the stream, I'm also going to be doing some more off the stream, and I'll send out as many letters as I can to the people who are watching who sent their their address. Alright, next up we get these G Lalo cards from Paris, France. These beautiful cards from Paris. It's a lot of letters. It's a lot of letters. See on the envelope. It says G Lalo, Paris. Paris, France. Oh la la la. And the paper itself, it's decal cut. It's called decal cutting. This cut is decaled. This type of paper is called laid paper. It's laid out and rolled over. Let me zoom in a little bit more. Just look at the texture if it'll... Yeah, here we go. Beautiful paper texture. What's a decal? A decal is whatever this is. This is decal. What you're seeing on the edges here, this is deckling. This is a decal. This has become one of my favorite pens to write with. It's not my favorite, but it is one of my favorites. It's by a company called Zizo. I believe it's an American company. Zizo. They make very pretty pens. There's a lot of pen manufacturers making fountain pens who make gorgeous pens that write terribly. But this one writes really well. And it also looks beautiful. Zizo. I like the handle pattern. Yeah, these are laid on by... These little panels are laid on by hand. And it's all sanded down and stuff. They only make a certain number of each pen, and they're numbered and stuff. Yeah, I like... This one is $297, manufactured 2024. $297. Got it on sale. Dear viewer, just look at the decal. Just look at the decal edge. On this card. Can you believe it? Can you believe this deckling? It's from Paris. In France. Oh, la. You just never know. When it's all going to fall apart. Good luck. This one seems a little ominous, but that's all right. Put this beautiful. Oh no. Oh no, it wasn't completely dry yet. Dang it. Actually, you know what? This is perfect. Sometimes accidents bring about the true art in something. Alright, I gotta make sure this is actually fully dries. As a reminder, if you want one of these, send your name and complete address to raincityletters@gmail.com. I'm going to be going through those and sending the letters out completely randomly. I don't know how many people are going to write to this, but I'll send out as many letters as I can. I'll only be accepting them during the stream time, so if you send them after the stream is over, if you're watching the VOD, I will not be mailing letters out to those people, but apologies. Only the live viewers, for now at least. I have no idea how many people are going to be mailing to this address. It's possible I'll only get like 5 emails or something. And then I can obviously have a lot more leeway. this US only? Nope. It's the whole world. Got hundreds upon hundreds of international stamps. Alright. Time for the next letter. I'm gonna go grab more paper. I thought about grabbing like a whole giant selection of paper and bringing it over at once, but then I decided, you know what? I like having like the ability to act on whims. So I'm gonna be grabbing paper 3 at a time. We're gonna be doing letters 3 at a time. So I'm gonna go grab some more. I'll put this up while I'm doing it in case you want the email address. Put these paper back. Go grab some other paper. Alright, I'm back. I have returned. Got these little cards. This is also by Peter Popper Press. Let's start with this. Let me see. I'm going to be using one of my favorite fountain pens here. This is the Pilot Kakuno. The Pilot Kakuno, for anyone interested in getting into fountain pens, this is maybe the best choice you can make for a starting fountain pen. It's by a great company. They make wonderful pens, and the Kakuno is relatively inexpensive. Has a little smiley face on the nib. There we go. It's got a little face on the nib, the Kakuno. Writes wonderfully. All right. This is a lovely little card. Dear viewer, all worlds are doomed. But there is only one world all worlds are doomed, but there is only one world with there's a couple of things floating around my head for what I want to put next. All worlds are doomed, but there is only one world. With zebras. There is only one world with you. Be a zebra. Be doom. Or never mind. All that. It's all up to you until it isn't. Jason. One second. I'm including this bonus lemon note because I don't really understand what I wrote in the regular note. Enjoy this lemon note. All right. I think that's good. I think we need to fold the lemon note in it. Is there a fun way I can fold this? Yeah, you know what? There is. It's in a triangle. Nobody expects it to be folded into a triangle. That doesn't really fit. I gotta fold it into a triangle again. This one's got a self-seal, and it is self-sealed. Done. Alright, once again, if you would like one of these letters, you can send an email to raincityletters@gmail.com with your name and complete address. I'll mail them anywhere in the world. I'm going to be choosing randomly from the submissions I get during this stream. I won't be able to mail out letters to everyone who sends their address, but we'll mail out as many as I can. You will not know whether you got one or not until it arrives. So it'll be a nice surprise. Just don't think about it until it comes. And I will, of course, after all the messages are sent out and what have you, I'll just get rid of all those emails. Just in case my email account gets data breached one day. Just in case there's a data breach. They're going after the Rain City Letters account. Alright. The next letter, and my sincerest apologies, it is going to be on the wishing paper. In all of my wishes, you're there with me. Oh no. The top of the... Oh, I see. It's perforated. I thought it had ripped, but it had not. It's just very strangely perforated. Perfect. This paper's gonna need some backing. Okay. Dear viewer, I am sorry about the choice of paper. Someone's gotta get this sheet. And the fates have picked you. This is not my worst paper. But it is pretty close. I hope you let's see, anyway. There we go. I hope you have great luck with any conniving you have planned. As long as that conniving is directed at the aristocracy. It is it's better than two of the Captain Crunch stationaries. Yeah, those aren't going out to anyone. Those are getting tossed in the trash. It is difficult to write around the photo to the left. Metaphor? Jason Steele. Alright. What a great letter. Got another one done. Making pretty good progress. Had a brief bitrate glitch, but that seems to be fixed. I'll be using a crane envelope to send this out. There we go. This thing wasn't getting wet. Got it. Alright, that's 5 so far. That's 5 letters. Once more, if you would like one, raincityletters@gmail.com. Send your name and complete address. I'll mail these anywhere in the world. I'm going to be picking completely at random from the addresses sent to me. I'll be writing more of these after the stream too. I'm trying to reach a quota I've set for myself, a writing goal of 500 letters this year. I do need about 30 more, so... Not everyone who sends the address is going to get the letter. In fact, I suspect most will not, but I will send as many as I can out. Alright. Got this dragonfly. Dragonfly stuff. It's beautiful, beautiful dragonfly paper. This paper has also got that gold shimmer. Beautiful paper. With beautiful dragonflies. Let's write this letter. I'm gonna try using... I don't write a lot of letters with shimmer ink. That's ink that has like little sparkles and stuff in it. But I do have this pen that is filled with a sparkly ink. Okay. Give it my best shot. See if this works out. Dear viewer. A little bit of ink on the edge here. Okay. Dear viewer. When I was a child, I would have waking dreams. That involved the Yip Yips from Sesame Street. Flying through my window. I know they were dreams. Even though I was awake. But I'm an M dash. I love M dashes. I hate how I've been reticent to use M dashes recently because people now associate it with AI. But I just love the M dash. The reason AI uses M dash is because writers love the M dash. But there are moments when part of me still believes there are moments when part of me still believes part of me expects to see their fuzzy yappy faces. Again. Yip yip. Jason Steele. You ever attempted to learn how to write cursive? I went to school and they still taught cursive. I know how to write cursive, I just don't. I don't like cursive. But, yeah, I just don't like it. There's some letters that I have taken inspiration from cursive for, like my F and my Y, and there was a period of time in which I was writing almost exclusively in cursive, but eventually I came to terms with the fact that I just don't like it. And I don't like it specifically because I've never been very good with writing in cursive. Like, my handwriting was never very good. I do have some motor control issues. Like, I've always had a very hard time with delicate, fast movements. So it is a lot easier for me to do, like, legible block script. It still doesn't look great, but, you know, I can write to where people can understand me. And I'm happy with my handwriting now. It used to be really bad, but it's fine. Cursive's a different thing, though. It's you consider using those old-timey S's that look like F's. I've considered a few things. I've really wanted to change my capital I, but the stuff I want to change it to, I just don't think people are going to read it as an I. An S that looks like an F, those are great. I would have the same problem, though. Alright, let me put my P.O. box thing on this. My capital I is just that. Nothing too fancy, but there are eyes that are like that. Which to me just looks like a 7. It's eyes like that, which to me looks like a 1. It's like very elaborate. I can't even do it. Very elaborate cursive eyes. The reason why I want like a different eye is because, so this is how I do my J, but I really like that as a J. Like, I think Jason looks great like that. But I don't want to do this J, then also this I. I just don't think those two match. These two match. So, I've been experimenting, but haven't really come to any conclusions. Alright, well that's the next 3 letters done, so I gotta get more paper. Yeah, that's 6 letters so far. 6 letters. I'm gonna go grab some more paper. If you would like a letter, once again, this is the email address. I'll send these anywhere in the world. I'm going to be picking from random to the submissions to this email address, so if you submit, you are not guaranteed a letter. In fact, I think statistically you are unlikely to get one. But I will be sending out as many as I can. I'm going to be writing as many of these as possible, both on stream and off. The submission time ends after the stream ends, so if you're watching this in the VOD, the time is already up. I'm gonna go grab some more paper. I'm back. I'm back, everyone. Hello. No, I'm paranoid. I didn't send in my complete address. I just know from shipping out a lot of packages and stuff, there's a lot of people who enter their address information, but do not include, like, apartment number, things like that. I'm also worried about people sending me their address, but not including the country they're from if they're not from the United States. Like, if I see the word Texas, I know it's the United States of America, but there are many places around the world that I simply will not know what the origin country is. Alright. I've actually picked 3 vintage stationaries now. 3 vintage stationaries. Alright. The third one of these is a doozy. We're gonna start small though. This is by a company called Whittings. When you think of writing, think Whitting. Okay. I will do my best to think Whitting when I think of writing. Got the paper and the matching envelope. So worried about forgetting to add the country. I'm in the US, so I guess I'm good. Yeah, if you're from the United States, I should be able to figure it out without any problem. Without any problem. I do recognize the names of all 50 states. This one. All right. Let's write a letter. Dear viewer, someone asking where I get my stationery. This is vintage stationery I got off eBay. I get stationery from a lot of different places. In the United States, there's a couple of, like, to get new stationery, there's a couple of stores I like. Atlas Stationery, Vanessa. But for vintage stuff, I just keep a lookout on on eBay. Look out for good deals on vintage stationery. This is a great design. Look at this. Look at these fruits. Classic fruits. Classic. Dear viewer. Do you ever stop and think about the number of bones in your life? Not the bones in your body. But the loose ones. Outside it. Jason's just like an Animal Crossing villager. Yeah, I suppose so. I have found bones in the dirt. I have kept bones in boxes, all on the up and up, of course. Oh my god. No funny business. Whoever think about those bones, I'm gonna put a sincerely here. I don't usually do sincerely, but Jason Steele. Alright, this one's going out to a lucky viewer. Lucky viewer's getting this bone email. I mean, not email, it's the opposite of an email. It's a P-mail, a physical mail. P-mail. Post offices around the world should rebrand. We deliver P-mail. Physical mail. We call it a P-mail now. Yeah, gumming still seems good. The envelope's cute. Yeah, it's a very cute envelope. That's okay. Stamp will be covering it anyway. Alright. Next one. The next vintage stationery I've got here. Look at these cats. Just opening up my little cat stationery here. Let's see. I got a card. out to a lucky viewer. Look at this. Yes, these beautiful kitty cats. Wonderful little cat pals. Using my Twisby Diamond. No, relatively affordable, high quality pen. It's a demonstrator too, so you get to see the ink inside. I got a Takia ink in here. I haven't been showing off all the ink that I'm using because I want to get as many of these letters done as possible, and that does slow down the proceedings a lot. But I've got a Takia. It's kind of a red, brown, purple ink. Alright, dear viewer. I saw a sad cat once. At 2 in the morning. Outside the post office. I went back home for some cat food. But when I returned, the cat was gone. Are you at the post office at 2 a.m.? The post office has, around here, has night boxes. You can just drop packages off in the night boxes. So I usually will go to the post office after my late night stream to drop off packages. I hope that cat found a happy home. And I hope you watch Donkey Skin by Chuck Demi. Great movie. One of my favorites. Is it safe to have a can of cat food in your car at all times in this situation? I do live in Florida, so not super, but ever since I saw that cat, I have rotated out food in the car, just in case I see another cat once again at the post office. But yeah, it's got to be rotated. Can't stay in there for too long. Too hot. Too hot and spicy. Alright, the next vintage stationery. Either apologies or congratulations to whomever gets this from this particular set of mine. Vintage stationery. It's stationery, with a particular theme, and that theme is classic dolls. Beautiful stuff. Just absolutely, absolutely gorgeous. Look at the craftsmanship on these dolls. It's beautiful, beautiful pieces. Alright, let's see. Which one do I want to send out to a viewer? Okay, I've picked one. I have picked one. One lucky viewer is about to get this in the mail. One lucky viewer. It's about to get this in their mailbox. On the back, it has information about this doll. It says Simon and Halbig, 1279, Germany, circa 1900. Bisque head. Bisque, I don't know what that means. Bisque head. She's got, you know, she's got a bisque head. It's got a bisque head. Bisque head, blown glass, sleep eyes, ball-jointed wooden and composition body, original mohair wig, batiste day dress trimmed with blue silk ribbon and blue silk shoes. Simon and Halbig was a porcelain factory in Germany founded in 1839. They began producing dolls in 1860. Simon and Halbig produced a multitude of fine quality dolls from their own molds. They also produced doll heads for other manufacturers and the French market. From the collection of Anne Cummings. All right, let's write this letter. Let's get this letter written. I think I should use this pen. This seems like the pen of mine that matches this doll the most. Dear viewer, oh, let's see. What do I want to write here? This is important. This is an important one because of the beautiful card. I don't want to write about just anything. Dear viewer, when I was growing up, there was slime all over the place. It was a big deal. And a big market. Slime. They sold it in stores. They dumped it. On people on TV. They even made whole fountains of the stuff. I visited one of the fountains. Brad, thank you for the $1.99. I lied to someone just now, and I'm still not sorry. My God. What? What have you done, Brad? If the slime returns, do not fear. It was here before all of us. Yours and slime. Jason Steele. I have a photograph of me, my mom, and my brother standing in front of the slime fountain at Nickelodeon Studios in Orlando, Florida. Just this big fountain of slime. In case you forgot what this card was. How many people remember you can't do that in television? Yeah, you would say the wrong thing and you'd get slimed. They'd slime you. Actually, you know what? Let me see. Yeah, this was the show. They would slime people. You'd get slimed. You'd be hanging out, and all of a sudden, just slime. Just slime would come down on you. This is what it was like. This is what things were like back then. Just non-stop slime. You just couldn't stop the slime. Brad, thank you for the 199. Do liars deserve slime? Hashtag I don't care. I think the question you need to ask yourself is, do liars want slime? Do liars hunger for slime? Do liars deeply desire the slime? Alright, well that's those 3 papers. I am gonna get 3 more paper. This is let's see how many that's 9 so far, 9 letters. Once again, if you would like one of these letters, send your name and complete address. Oh man, I zoomed in too far. To raincityletters@gmail.com. raincityletters@gmail.com. I won't be sending out letters to everyone who emails this, but I will be randomly selecting from the submissions that I get. I'll send these anywhere in the world. I got international postage. So let me go grab more paper. If you're watching this on the VOD, once again, I'm only going to be taking it from the submissions that happen during the stream, while the stream is still live. Alright, I'm back. Sorry everyone, I had to let my cat Pancake out. The cat Pancake really wanted to go out into the covered patio. She is an indoor cat, but we do have a covered patio that she likes going out to. Alright, next letter. I've got these cards. crane stationery. Have this beautiful blue border. Okay. Dear viewer, get a load of this. May all your dreams come true. Jason. All right. Yeah. Not too bad. Comes with this beautiful lined envelope. This is exactly what I imagine the Crane company is expecting when they produce these extremely high quality cards. Alright, another letter done. Move on to the next paper. Got this pad by Midori, it's a Japanese company. Beautiful paper. It's got this gorgeous back. It's a nice texture. It's hard to describe. It's got a softness to it. Let's see if you can. All right. This is curving. I need it to lay flat. I need to get another one of these. I've never really loved this one that I got. I got this one because the ones that I actually use on a regular basis are reflective, and so they don't really work with the overhead light. It just doesn't work out. So I needed to find one that was matte. This is the one I got, but I don't love it. Now it's curling. Dear viewer, where they used to put horses on trial. For crimes. Kind of horse crime They can eat a... Make sure, yeah. A delicious bowl of oats. That does not legally belong to them. But I think that horses have moral rights to all oats. I would never charge a horse with a crime myself. But I am an anarchist. Imagine an anarchist bringing a horse to court. It would be anarchy. No horse crimes. Jason Steele. Get a crane envelope for this. This beautiful paper here. This is me mean we all need to write letters back to you? No, if you get one of these letters, you do not need to respond. Most of these letters are unrespondable. Once again, if you want one of these, it's raincityletters@gmail.com. Send your name and complete address. I'm going to be sending these to just random people who write to this. I believe we've gotten way more submissions than letters. So, you know, you may not get a letter. In fact, it's more likely you won't get one. But, you know, if you want one, submit your information, and then maybe one day in the next couple weeks, a very strange envelope will arrive in your mailbox. Gotta mail these all over the world. You don't have to be in the United States. I got international stamps. Alright, the next one. This is some of the oldest paper I have. 18 leaflets. Correspondence notes. New distinctive note idea. Leaflets. Let's see, which one of these do I want? Take one of these. These are mega old. This paper, unbelievably old. Here's the envelopes. As you can see, the gumming has really has really gone. I'm gonna need to use my little sticker roll thing. Paper itself still pretty good. Now the reason these are called leaflets is they open up like a leaflet. They open up like a leaflet and then you close it back up. Now this paper is so old that I genuinely have no idea how the writing is going to hold up on it. But I have hope in my heart. I have hope in my heart that this is not just going to destroy this paper. Oh my god. Okay. I'm gonna need the mat for this. Dear viewer, that's not too bad. It did poke a little tiny hole. Paper's so old. That's okay. Dear viewer. Oh, what would I like to write to this particular viewer? I know. A few months ago, snake. Got stuck. In our patio. I tried helping it out. Okay. Making sure I'm spelling this right. By nudging. I don't spell many words incorrectly, but I do occasionally, and I get paranoid about it. I'm constantly looking up words. I'm too used to spell check. So, if you hear me typing every once in a while, that's the reason. I tried helping it out by nudging it towards the screen door. But it misunderstood. The situation. And began to wiggle like I've never seen a snake wiggle before. Pancake is begging to be let out again. One second. Pancake is inside. Oh, there's a super chat. Let's see. My name is Jeff. Thank you for the 199. What pen or nib is that? It looks unusual. This is Waterman Karen. Waterman Karen. It's my favorite fountain pen in the whole world. Wonderful pen. It's designed to look like a speedboat, I think. It's a great pen. I haven't, there's a lot of, like, expensive pen brands that I've never tried because the pens are expensive, but I'm gonna go out on a limb and say I think this might be the very best fountain pen in the whole world. Having not tried most fountain pens, I'm gonna say this one's the best. This is the best one. I think the Waterman Karen is the best fountain pen. Alright, a few months ago a snake got stuck in our patio. I tried helping it out by nudging it towards the screen door, but it misunderstood the situation and began to wiggle like I've never seen a snake wiggle before. Every nudge increased the speed of the wiggling. Until I became concerned that they might wiggle themselves right out of the universe. I feel like that snake. Sometimes. But my own wiggles are far less impressive. Alright, I'm good. Wiggle free. Jason Steele. I have a good friend in high school who loved pens. I don't know what he's doing now. I think he would like this stream. I've always liked pens to some degree. Not as much as I do now, though. It's only really when I got into fountain pens that I became quite this enamored with them. And it is a lot to do with the rise in AI stuff, like, and this is, I think, pretty common. Fountain pens have become more popular. Letter writing has become more popular over the last couple of years because of this stuff. I just, every time I see one of the programs I'm using make a suggestion, when I reply to comments on YouTube, YouTube will now write AI comments for me. It'll offer me these AI comments. It'll be like, hey, why don't you respond with this? And it'll give me two different options. And they're always very bad. And I just think of, like, how disappointed I would be if I was leaving a comment on a channel of, like, someone whose work I liked, and they responded, and then later I learned that they hadn't really responded. That they had clicked a button to respond with whatever YouTube had written. So I feel like, you know, I've been a technology-focused person pretty much my whole life. When I was in middle school, I actually got an award because I created the school's very first website. They gave me an award for it. They just didn't have a website because this was in the it was in the 90s. I made a website for the school and started a web club. I've been really, really into technology my whole life, but there's something about this specific technology that makes me want to just run in the opposite direction. Which is why I'm writing handwritten letters with fountain pens on stationery that's older than I am. Okay, we got this beautiful leaflet. Now, I am actually not going to glue this up, and here's the reason. I've measured these envelopes, and they are just slightly below spec in terms of, like, the United States Post Office's minimal letter size for mailing. So they have these automatic equipment stuff that sorts these, and if your letter is too small, they might slip through, and then they have to be hand processed, and some of them just don't make it. So what I'm actually going to do here, I think it would probably be fine sending this. I think it would probably be okay. But it might not be. So this envelope right here is the actual minimum specification. Like this is correct. As you can see, this one is slightly lower. Oh, weird. One moment, the camera just I gotta change some settings real quick. Okay. I got slightly out of sync for a second. I didn't want the sound to not be in sync with the visuals. Anyway, just to be safe, I'm gonna put this envelope inside another envelope. Mail it off like that. Okay, and that's all 3 of those papers. I'm gonna grab 3 more. Be right back. Oh yeah, reminder. We're coming up on the end of this stream, but if you'd like one of these letters, send your name and complete address to raincityletters@gmail.com. Mailing them off to anyone in the whole world. Anyone in the world, you can get one of these letters. I'm going to be sending them completely randomly. So if you want one, send your info off here, and you may get a letter, or you may not. Completely random. Alright. 3 more papers. This'll probably be it. Alright, here's the first paper. Let's zoom in a little bit so you can see the beautiful, beautiful birds. This is lovely paper. I'm a little worried that my fountain pens are not going to work very well with this paper. But we'll see. It also comes with a matching envelope. Those little birds down there. All right. Let's see if this works. It's all right. It's bleeding a little bit, but that's okay. Dear viewer, today is your day. Nothing can stand in your way. Not even the government. Which government? The government. All shall become clear to you today. All shall be revealed. Don't even think about the government. Your friend. Jason Steele. Yeah. Like, this is very clearly not fountain pen friendly paper, but it didn't bleed too much. It still works. You can see when you zoom in. It got a little fuzzy, but it's not too bad. I was expecting worse, so this is nice. Put it in its matching envelope. This one does not have any gumming, so I'm going to be using my tape roll here. There we go. Move on to the next one. Actually, I need to grab something real quick. Alright, there was a package that was delivered. Had to grab the package, unrelated to this stream. Alright, the next paper. It's got a little swan. It's got a little swan. It's got a little swan. Looking up at the stars. It's got a tiny little swan looking up at the stars. It's a beautiful swan. I think that video is going out of sync again. I gotta figure out what's causing the delay. I actually think it's my web browser. YouTube's backend. YouTube's like, what do you call it? Yeah, the YouTube backend for streaming. It really, it's really resource intensive. I don't understand why. I don't know why. Dear viewer, Get you a swan who looks at you the way this swan looks at stars. Get a swan who stares at you as though your many balls of light get a whole bunch of swans. Join the swans. Jason Steele. Alright, yeah, not too bad. Not too bad. Knowing Google, it's because they're running a million background tasks to try and block ad blockers. Yeah, I do think that that's exactly what it is. Because it didn't used to be like this. It didn't used to have problems. We'll do one more letter, one last letter. Got some cinema roll paper. Got some paper with cinema roll. It's cinema roll, baby. With a smile and a wagging tail, cinema roll. And yes, it does come with a matching envelope. Dear viewer, this is a world of chaos. There is no justice. There is... This pen's having problems with this paper, but that's okay. There is no peace. All this fire, all his pain, and yet there is cinema roll. With a smile and a wagging tail. In the end, we imagine cinema roll happy. Because we must. That is an Albert Camus reference. Albert Camus and cinema roll together at last. May you wag your tail in spite of it all. Smiles, of course. Are optional. Jason's to you. Alright, get this one ready to mail out. Let's see. How many did I get right? Get written today. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. 15 letters. Nice. I'm going to be writing even more of them on my own. If you want one of these, one final chance to get it. Because after the stream is over, I am going to be not accepting submissions after that. RainCityLetters@gmail.com. Send your name and complete address. I'll mail them anywhere in the world. I believe I've gotten way more than 15 submissions, but I'll be writing some more on my own and try to get as many out as possible. We write you letters. Yeah, I believe the P.O. Box address is in the description of this stream. You can also get it at FilmCow.com. Well, thank you so much for tuning in. Had a good time writing these letters. Hope to see you again sometime. Hope you have a decent holiday. I know the holidays are rough going for a lot of people. Thank you for watching this stream. Thank you for watching me write these complete nonsense letters. And have a wonderful day. Farewell.